Welcome back to Money Talks. Today we're going to talk about dividends. What is a dividend stock? What are the benefits? How much does it pay? And later we're also going to show you how to create a dividend income portfolio. So stick with me and come on, let's go. A dividend paying stock is when a company chooses to pay part of its earnings or profit to its shareholders who are also considered owners of the company. Typically, this is done quarterly and in some cases monthly. This is how you can create an income stream. When it comes to dividends, you must understand that there are two types of dividends. There's qualified dividends and non-qualified dividends. Now, the qualified dividends have a very favorable tax rate. They're taxed at the capital gains rate, which is much lower than most of our income rates. And then the non-qualified dividends, they're taxed just like your everyday interest that you receive from your checking or savings accounts at your banks. They are taxed at your income tax rate, which is much higher, as we all know. Now, you want to understand the difference between a dividend-paying stock and a non-dividend paying stock. A dividend-paying stock, as we said before, puts part of its profits or earnings to the shareholders, and another part of those profits go to the company itself, which they use to reinvest back into the company and grow the company. Non-dividend-paying stocks, those are companies that take most, if not all, of their profits and reinvest them back into the business for the purpose of growth. Now let's discuss some of the benefits of owning a dividend-paying stock. The benefits of a dividend-paying stock are: one, dividends are typically taxed at a lower tax rate. Two, the dividend yield can be used as a buffer against price volatility. Third, the dividend-paying stocks are typically mature companies. And fourth, the quarterly and sometimes monthly dividend can be used as an income stream. First, we must explain the dividend yield. That is what a company pays out on an annual basis. So that dividend that you receive quarterly, that's 4 quarters together, that equals a yield. So over a 12-month period. So when you look at the dividend yield online, you may see a company, for example, say they have a 4% yield. Well, to make sense for you in dollars, if you took $1,000 and you invested it and was receiving the dividend over the next 12 months, then you would have received $40. So that would have been $10 for each quarter. So for the $1,000 you invested, you had a 4% yield, so you received $40. So you made $40 just for your money sitting there in that stock. What you see here is an example of what the dividend summary looks like for a particular stock when you search for it online. And in this case, it's basically telling us that we got paid $94.50 for 100 shares that we own. How do I know that? Because when I look at the amount of the dividend, it says 0.945. So if I was to take 100, which is the number of shares that I own, multiply that by 0.945, that's going to let me know the dollar amount that I got paid for my 100 shares. Now, in this example, what I did was I took $10,000 and I had 4 different stocks, and I put 25% into each individual position. I didn't get complicated. I kept it very simple because the purpose of this is to show you what it looks like to create a dividend income stream. And what you'll be able to see is not only the growth of the portfolio over that time, but what those dividend stocks yielded each year. So I broke that down not only in percentages, but also to show you the same amount in dollars, what that looks like. You'll see in one column, there is the yield, and there's another column that shows the income. That is the yield translated into a dollar amount, and that's an annual dollar amount. Now, if you want to know what that would be per month, just take that number, divide it by 12, and you'll know what you would have received on a monthly basis. But typically, most dividends do pay out quarterly, but you can figure it out. So make sure you hit the subscribe button below so that way you get updates when a new video is uploaded. And I upload new videos every Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to my channel.